Boo Bay, the beginner heart side. Tides rising, Madeline. Don't miss the sunset. I shall try not to. I hope that doesn't mean this level is timed. Because I hate timed levels. Okay. Where are we going? Looks like we're going for a swim. Okay. The beginner heart side was planned and merged by Quinnigan. Transitions and checkpoint rooms were decorated by Bissy, Coffee, Earthwise and Tykim. All gameplay and non-lobby decoration was the work of the original creators with a few exceptions. The flag for Azure Caverns was made by Spirit Dragon. The flag for Midnight Spire was decorated by Gamation. The flag for Paint was made by Moscan and Worldwaker 2, with decoration by Gamation and recolours by Nerford. The flag for the Squeeze was made by Owen Shirrell. The flag for Treehive was made by Skeleton. The flag for Troposphere was made by Bissy and Eclipse. Style Grounds was created by Earthwise with recolours by Nerford. Music was composed and implemented by Seth. Playtesting was provided by Butcher Berries, Leg S Moose Moose, and Owen Shirrell. Special thanks to Valkyria for additional polish, or possibly additional Polish. Yes, that gives you an idea of just how many people were involved in this collab. That's just to make one of the levels in one of the sections of the game. Any secrets hiding in this area? Doesn't look like it. The Moose made me giggle. It made me giggle too, Lady Aura. LT Vago says I can't really talk, but those were some names. Yes, LT Vago. I agree that you can't talk. How many names are you up to now on your proposed name change? It's like 10, I think. But yes, that's one of the things I love about the Celeste community, I think, is how creative people's usernames are. Okay. Let's actually get going with this. This is definitely a thing. Okay. I thought it was going to be like a summit climbing type thing. So it has the little checkpoint flags, the same as Chapter 7 in the main game. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. So yeah, 21 sections to go. And we're off to a good start. Is that a royal pizza sign? How exactly does one do this? Okay. Oh, I see what they're going for. So, those of you who have been watching my entire playthrough, if you cast your mind back to some of the earlier levels we did, there was a kind of Chapter 1 themed area where there were blocks that kind of jump scared you by coming out of nowhere. This section is obviously based on that, because this block here on the bottom left there is going to come out of nowhere, and we've got to get momentum from it. So that makes sense. They are doing a throwback to that part of the game. Now all they have to do is actually, do the stuff. Execute the correct inputs without dying. Which includes the timing of jumping off these blocks, which I'm not necessarily very good at. There we go. And then bounce, and then... Okay. Then we need to hit that bubble. Then it looks like we need to go to the left. No, right, to get the double dash, and then the left. To do something else. As yet undetermined. Oh, that block is going to do a thing, and we're going to yeet off it probably. Yeah, I probably need to dash there and then dash back, and then go down and hit the bubble. That's probably what they want. Eltibago says 16 names at the last count. Haven't added any for a while. Yeah, you're probably running out of space on the forum at that point. Dash, dash. Come back down here and dash. Yeah, and then I think we have enough to reach that other block and grab onto it. This could be a long one. I shall do my best. Ooh, okay, need to reach that spring. If you could kindly note, thank you. Ooh, okay, we made it. We made it to point 20. Not sure why I'm looking for secrets. I've already been told there's no strawberries in this area. Right, this is a dash block, so we are going to want to yeet, and then quickly do something before that block disappears. Not like that, Emma. Not like that. Okay. Ah, okay. That block also comes back. Good to know. Why did I just jump into a wall? That was silly of me. Don't do that again. We need to go round. Somehow we need to get that little token thing. I see what we're doing. What's up with this arrow saying don't go down? I fairly certainly need to. Otherwise, how do we get said token? So now we go here. And that open. Okay. 19. We have pink hair. I failed to hit the thing. Do I need to hit the thing? Oh yeah, this is the one where the blocks move when you hit them with your dash. Ugh. Okay, that was a little more violent than I expected. I think we're out of here. 18. Lady Aura says, I love this level. Take a wild guess why. Insert the blow high emote here. Thank you both so kindly to two people who replied with blow high. Wrong emote meant this one. Oh yeah, the art emote. Gosh, I even have typos in my emotes now. Just for you, Lady Aura, let me embiggen a blow high. There we go. And yes, I mean, I like Celeste in general for a lot of reasons. I like this level so far. Right, are we doing dream block shenanigans now? I think we might be. Oops. I think I need to do a dream jump out of this block. I'm just saying that because there was a whole level about doing dream jumps out of blocks. And that's probably what we're doing. Hello. Hello, Basilin. Okay, Basilin, just go ahead and abandon me, why don't you? Yeah, okay. That was supposed to be a dream jump. There. Damn it. Fat fingering the jumps today. I'll get the timing right in a minute. Missed. What exactly do I do there? Ow. Oh, look at them swim, says Lady Aura, as everybody spams blow eyes. Thank you. Ow. Okay, I really should be able to do a basic dream jump by now. It's not a difficult thing. Yeah. I'm holding right there to try and slow down, because otherwise I'll die on the wall on the left, and instead I die on the spikes. I need to not hold right there, even though it seems like I should. Yeah, see, that was without holding anything, and then I died anyway, but I died on the other end, so there must be a happy medium there. What am I dying? Am I just banging into the wall there? Keep dying in a place where there's not really any spikes. I think it's just that wall. Oh, I see. That's why I'm going there. I'm hitting that side of it. That makes sense. I feel like battling could be slightly more helpful in this section. Why not catch me here? Damn it. Right, I think I might need to dash down there. I think that might be the... I was trying to save dash, but I think I need to dash down there in order to not die. Yeah, that grey wall must extend inside the dream block further than it looks on screen. I'm hitting it. Yeah, I think I need to dash down there, but I need to also hit the crystal on my way down in order to replenish dash. Like that. It's a lot of dashing to remember to do. Damn it. That needs a dream jump on the end of it. Like that. That also... I need to hit dream... like 3 dream jumps in a row there. I think they all need one. And I need to hit that crystal as well. Yeah. Ow. That's annoying because it looks like it should work. And then it just doesn't. See? It looks like I've gone into the block. Okay. I'm going very fast at that point. Need to be ready to jump to dash upwards. I should probably look what I do then. So, yeah, dash upwards and then, wait, why is there a dream block there? Oh, I need to go through that dream block and then do a dream jump from the other side. Then drop down, then dream jump dash, and then bad. Oh god, then it keeps going. Then Badlin will yeet you up a bit, and then there's a checkpoint below Badlin though, so that's alright. And then through here. Yeah, big one, very big one. Okay, let's see what we can manage. I'm not hitting the jump there. Need to be faster. A faster reaction speed, not faster Madeline. Madeline is moving fast enough as it is. Yeah, I'm not hitting the dream jump now. For some reason. This is also working surprisingly little for some reason. Not sure why I have my timing so bad on this. Okay, no, I didn't. The one time I didn't want to jump, I jumped. Did not want to jump there. Yeah. Can't switch to upward dash quickly enough. I'm pressing left here. I'm hitting X and then immediately left, and then just sometimes I'm not hitting it fast enough. I guess. That's what I needed to do, and then I need to remember to. I was holding right, but not fast enough. I need to hold right there to grab onto the other side of the green block, like this. Same as this, but just. From the other side. Too slow to react. Ow. I was pressing up. Game, I was pressing up. I would like to go up there. Sideways. Yeah. Then I need to go, then I need to hold right, and hold left, and I need to hold right, and then up, down, left, right, sideways, front ways, back ways, all sorts of ways. There. That's what I was trying to do. And then, then not immediately die, ideally. But yeah, you get the point. There. Swapping me things. That's too many ways for my brain, says T-Baggo. Well, I know how you feel. It's too many ways for my brain, and I'm the one playing. Yeah. I did not jump for some reason. Oh, yeah. Why did I hit jump instead of dash? I think half the problem is I get my jump and dash keys muddled, and then all hell breaks loose. Yeah. Okay, that was up dash too quickly. Celeste is hard, okay? Celeste is hard. Even beginner Celeste is hard. Yeah. I need to dash down there, but I'm not inputting the dash quickly enough. Yeah. Hello. Ignore me. Ah, damn it. Okay. Needs to be vertical up dash there. Into the crystal, and then another dash once I get the crystal. Could be here a while, everyone. I'm sorry about this. It's a lot harder than the other checkpoints we've done so far. Damn it. Crystal. Yeah. I don't think I can hit that crystal and then recover. I think I need to hit it on the way up. Damn it. I was, let the record show that I was holding up and not right when the dash was pressed. Never mind. Holding right there as well. And I was holding left there. This game is silly. This is such a silly game. Silly game. Need to get back to my puzzle games soon, I think. Yeah, okay. Finally, well, I think there's a checkpoint now. Okay, that needs to be... Yeah, okay. Made it to here. Now I need to do what I just did, but then up dash. Also get that pistol, and then, yeah. Oh, up dash, but of course the first few columns have spikes on them. So, miss those spikes. No, I need to go up higher than that, because I see a double dash crystal, which is better than a single dash crystal. So I should go for that one. And then do that, and then that, and then... No? Where do I go then? Oops. Yeah. Hello, best Ratmost. Very good to see you. Hope you are having a good day. Hope you had a great Christmas and New Year. Let me do a quick shout out for our favourite rat streamer. Can recommend best rat. Ratmost, don't forget to redeem your flower today if you would like one. You join us in the final beginner level of the Celeste Strawberry Jam collab, which is quite hard, so get ready to see me die a lot. I can't use the binoculars now because I'm at a mid-level checkpoint. What exactly do I do after I get through that block there? Because it seems like I just die. I know that's what I do everywhere, but still. Forget that. Go through here. Have to go there. Oh, I probably need to just sort of glide over to that other block and then dash through it. Ratmost, thank you so much for redeeming limestone bed straw as your flower of the day. Ratmost says beginner in quotation marks. Yes, Ratmost. So, fan-made Celeste levels are divided into 8 difficulty levels. There's beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, grandmaster, grandmaster plus 1, grandmaster plus 2, grandmaster plus 3. Because they started with grandmaster being the top, and then they had to keep adding new categories as people made harder and harder levels. The base game doesn't really get beyond intermediate. So that gives you an idea of just how high the skill ceiling has been pushed in this game. This may look complicated, but it is very much a beginner level compared to some of the stuff out there. In fact, it is the final level in the beginner section of Strawberry Jam, so I suppose it's probably the hardest beginner level. But yes, it is still considered beginner. Intermediate is when you start using techniques that are not required by the base game, like hyper dashes. And I mean, if you look up like Celeste Grandmaster gameplay on YouTube or something, yeah. Some people are crazy, I'll just say that. Okay. Oh, there's a bad lane here. Okay, and then we feather. Where do we feather to? I see, I get feather. Once I get feather, what do I do with feather? Yes, this level really isn't that hard. I mean, the experienced player would probably like only die a handful of times completing this level. Emma is not such a player. Izzy is another person who is, I think, maybe a little higher skilled than me, but we're about the same. We can do some intermediate levels, but struggle with other ones. We'll have to see if Nit shows up later in the stream. Nit has completed, I believe, one Grandmaster level, but certainly Nit is a much more highly skilled Celeste player than me, and so can maybe offer some tips on my gameplay. Certainly, Nit would have no problem with this level. Really not much difference between us, I don't think. Well, did you complete all the B-sides in the base game, Izzy? Did you complete 6B, 7B, 8B? Because I haven't managed to do those yet, although I might go back and try them at some point. Nit is also the FPS enthusiast. Nit is FTL Faster Than Light enthusiast, as well as Celeste, and also rhythm games. He seems to be very good at certain rhythm games as well. Basically, just generally good at games that require skill, I guess. That really needs to be a vertical dash, but I can't see how to make a vertical dash work. There must be a way. Okay, that's... Yay, we made it! Okay, we made it through that section. Only... how many more to go? 17? There doesn't seem to be a number here. This is a save point, though. Rings. Oh, this is, like the overworld. That's nice. Ah, little kind of overworldy transition. I do appreciate that. Ah, right. Now we have a throwback to the blindfold level. Yes, I meant FTL. I grabbed the wrong index card from the video game acronyms file. Izzy says, I did the B and C sides, but I'm convinced that you probably could too. If I manage to do 6B, I can probably manage 7B. But... yeah, I haven't actually seen, well, I've seen videos of people doing them. I haven't seen the C-sides firsthand, so can't promise anything, but I'll certainly give them a go if I ever manage to complete the rest of them. To unlock the C-sides, you have to beat all the B-sides. Just like to unlock the B-sides, you have to beat all the A-sides. Right, let me just remember, did they say climb up? Yeah, okay. Okay, this is a slightly harder version of this. Make a jump onto a swap block. Wait, hang on. That's not what I meant to do. Hold right, climb up, make a right jump onto a swap block and keep tapping right. Dash down the block you're on will go... oh, right, okay. Dash down the block you're on will go up super fast. I think I needed... oh, I think I missed my momentum jump there. There we go. Okay, I got the momentum that time. Damn it, neutral jump time. I jumped up and dashed down right. I don't know what she wants from me. Okay, there we go. Jump up and dash right. And up. Dash upright and hold grab and climb to dash. Oops. I think I was supposed to dash there and I didn't. There we go. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay. I think we're nearly at the top. Ah. Okay. You're gonna give me my instruction again or not? I was supposed to do something here. It wasn't that. Okay. Try again. Yeah, the original version of this, you had the option of like having viewers give you directions, but this one it looks like you have to play blind, so it's a little bit different. Excuse me, I did what you said. Dash right, up. Grab, up to crystal, out left the wall. There. Damn it! You said tap left, so I did. The instructions are out of sync with the game. Okay, so this is the thing here. Okay. Okay, this is what I missed before. Yay, we made it. Okay. 16 more to go. I was missing some chat. The C-sides are much shorter than the A and B, yes, but also much harder. I have doubts about the shape of this cassette tape. Yes, because you do pick up cassette tapes to unlock the B-sides. But yeah, you don't pick up strange, like, Mobius strip cassettes to unlock the C-sides. They just unlock when you beat the B-sides. I mean, trans girls can also double dash in this universe, so there's clearly some interesting physics in play. Well, it depends on your hair colour, you see. If you dye your hair pink, you can dash twice in midair. If you dye it blue, you can't dash at all. Maybe it's a double album, like Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness or something, suggests Teabagger. WTF, you mean you can't double dash IRL? Perhaps the D side is awaiting discovery, says Ratmos. Yeah, well, the official Celeste game has A, B, and C sides for each of the first 7 levels. Is it an 8C? I can't remember. Possibly the first 8. But then there's also Chapter 9, which is called Farewell. That only has one version of the level, there's only one side. But that is, the second half of Farewell is the most difficult part of the game. So I guess you could think of that as the D side. But then also, of course, Farewell is still only like high, intermediate, low, advanced on the like community ranking scale. Like, if you can beat Farewell, you're still less than halfway through all of the levels in Strawberry Jam. So the difficulty does go much beyond that if you want it to. Maybe I need to dye my hair pink then, says Izzy. That might be the trick. There is an 8C. Yes, there is an 8C. Okay, yeah. So there's, in effect, there's 3 versions of the first 8 levels, and then there's another one. So there's 25 levels in total. And of those 25 levels, I've only beaten 13. So I'm only halfway through the game. Really. But I've done the long, like, main story levels. Okay, this is a throwback to the level about precise 1 pixel wide drops, which require you to line yourself up. So I need to I need to do this and then get out of there before that other top platform comes back. But the problem is, if I jump immediately off this bottom platform, if I jump immediately off that bottom platform, then momentum carries me into the spikes on the left. So it's not as easy as it looks. See, if I jump immediately, I lose, basically, because yeah, it's annoying because I need to wait before jumping, but I need to wait as little time as possible. Otherwise, that happens. Izzy says, there was one screen in Farewell I just did not get the hang of, so I ended up using Invuln to get through that one, but the rest of it I managed. It's considerably longer than any other chapter in the base game. Yes. I have done the first part of Farewell. I've played Farewell on stream up until the gate with the hearts, where you need to have beaten every other level to go through it. And apparently there is a way to skip that gate. But you really shouldn't, because if you can't beat the levels before, you're not ready for what's coming after it. There we go, that's what I need to do. Then I need to somehow get through. That was the wrong choice. It was the wrong choice, Emma. You did that wrong, Emma. I think what I need to do is clear that one out of the way, and then go and hit the other one, and have that one take me across. So, boop, boop. Yeah, like that, and then fall through there and there. Wait, no, that's just taking me back here. How does that help anything? I mean, I suppose it scrolled the screen. Can I make this? I can actually make that. Okay. That hurt. What exactly am I doing here? So I needed to go around that loop in order to get that token, that blue token there. Although, wasn't that token meant to clear that block? But that block is still there. Okay. I probably need to use momentum from that to go up, grab that crystal, come back down. Then grab that. Oh yeah, there's a token hiding behind that crystal. I didn't see it. Okay, that makes sense. Izzy says, there is, but if you know the trick to skip the gate, you're probably good enough to beat the seasides anyway. Yes, exactly. So, boop, 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 boop. That was a mistake. I needed to save my dash. The momentum always gets me on these. I'm trying to go fast, so I start the next jump before the momentum. Like, after one of these platforms hits the end of its track, you have a certain window to, you have like a few frames in which to jump and preserve your momentum. And in this case, I need to make sure not to preserve my momentum. Maybe easier said than done sometimes. Okay, I'm trying to jump up and around those spikes, and for some reason it isn't working. Yeah, see, that's what happens if you let go too early. You have to wait a few frames after the block comes to a stop before you can not be affected by its momentum. Okay, so now I fall here, dash here, grab that. Forget to wait for the momentum to stop and die. No. Oops. I need to line that up as a precise jump and not just try and fall through. Like a pixel perfect gap, that's the whole point of this. That's the gimmick. Yeah. Need to be quicker on those dashes. Yeah. Okay, I think half of this is actually just me getting my jump key and dash key mixed up. I must just be tired. I am. Okay, we made it. Oh, we have the VVVVVV that inspired level. Oops. Okay, I was assuming I could just walk off there, but perhaps not. There we go. No, there we don't go. Oh, I can. It's Celeste. I can still dash. There we go. Ooh. This was definitely one of my favourite levels in the beginner section. I do love when people make levels that are kind of references to other games in the same genre. Especially when they manage to replicate the physics of those games. If only I was good at them. Okay. The trick is not to crash into the enemies, Emma. No. I think I just need to dash at the right moment. It's not the right moment. There we go. Okay. Oop, oop. That. And then. Oh, can't go that way. Wait, I don't have a dash. I can still climb though. I'm still Madeline. I can do things that VVVVV guy can't do, like climb. And then I can flip. Because it's also a thing I can do. Then I need to go. Yeah. I need to die, of course. That's exactly what you need to do. Don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Trying to just walk off the ledge. If I hold grab. I think it's just the upside down is throwing me. The physics should be exactly the same, but it's still throwing me. Yeah, see, I can't just hold walk there. I will die if I just hold walk. Okay, there we go. There. Then get dash crystal. Numbers! Numbers. I need to get back over the other side. Damn it, dashing while upside down is unintuitive. You have to dash down when you want to go. You have to dash down when you want to go sideways. No, down. Down when you want to go up. Dashing down sends you in the same direction as jump, which is not how dashing is supposed to work. And my fingers don't like it. Okay, why did I die before? Oh, right. Yay! We're back in the overworld, except it's not the real overworld. We're still in the level. But we can stop for a picnic if we want, I guess. Hello, Liari! Welcome in. Thank you so much for redeeming Hedgerow Cranesbill as your flower of the day. Hedgerow Cranesbill, big leaves, little purple flowers, very pretty. Hope you are having a good Christmas and New Year, my favourite crossword penguin. We are playing some more Celeste. Okay, this is the level where you dash through blocks. Because we have the special secret dash crystals that glow rainbow colours and let you phase through solid matter. Okay. There's another crystal. Good to know. Yay! Okay, that wasn't too bad. See, some sections are taking me a lot less time than other sections. Now we have this mystical honey stuff where we can... these don't work like normal dream blocks. Normal dream blocks, you cannot bounce off things while you're in the dream block. But with these blocks, you can. And that leads to all kinds of interesting interactions, like these ones. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. Bounce, bounce. Don't hit the honey, by the way. The honey is boiling and will kill you, like most things in this game. Probably need to go down. Yeah, okay. I needed that token, didn't I? Yeah, okay. I needed that token. Get the token this time. Happy New Year, says Liari. Happy New Year to you too. I hope it is a good one for you. There we go, we got the token. So then we go here, and then we need to dash left through that, I think. give you the opportunity to reset them. Yep, crystal. Damn it, I missed the token again. Don't miss the token again. You had one job. Also, try and get the timings on these dash jumps. Not dash jumps. Dream block jumps. These things that they're doing in this game. What was there? That needed a jump. I think that needed a jump. Yeah, and then I can get there, and then I can do this, and then that, and I missed the jump. Missed the jump on the last one. It's okay, we survived. 12 to go, and it's our favourite giant Fruit Loops in boiling milk level. This was the very first level we played in the Strawberry Jam Cooler. It was a lot of fun. I especially like the music on this one, which is not the music that's currently playing. It has its own music. Make it to that. It's as if I need the Fruit Loop to vibrate in the other direction. Yeah, how am I getting to that bubble? No, going from there doesn't work either. Emma is unsure. Emma is unsure. Dash. Oh, wait, I can dash into this one. Okay. I forgot that dashing into them causes them to yeet. I keep thinking of them as cloud blocks, and you can't do that with a cloud block, but you can do them with these. There we go. Okay, that's what I needed to do. Spikes. Spikes are sharp. Are not your friend. Ow. Put that wall there. Almost. I needed a dash here, didn't I? Did something wrong. Needed a dash there. Oops. Missed bubble. Come here. Oh, I need to avoid using that dash. Yeah, like that. I need to avoid that dash. Okay. There. Okay, that needs to be upwards dash. The end there. Not diagonal dash. And we made it! Hooray! 11 more sections to go. Hello, Elfie! Best 56. Thank you so much for redeeming Hottentot Fig as your flower of the day. It's very good to see. I hope you are well. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. And a good weekend. And you're ready for some Celeste. This is the final beginner level. But there are many more levels if you do manage to beat this one. Unfortunately, it's these pink clouds that I can never get the hang of. So this is a throwback to, well, the level looked like this. It had lots of clouds, it had lots of blue bricks. It was quite a nice level, actually. Quite well designed. But I just suck at cloud timing. What do I do there? Oh, I dash that way. Okay. And then you can dash through these. Yeah, I need to hit the timing on the clouds is basically it. I was holding up game. Just letting you know I was holding up. And I was holding jump there, as a matter of fact, again. You know, like, I think I maybe need to invest in an input viewer just to prove that I am actually holding the button I need to be holding when I die like this. Yeah, like here, for example, where I was definitely holding up there, not just there. Needed to be a right dash. Yeah. I think I need to dash to that second cloud there. I was thrown off because you don't need to dash. Mind. Hooray, we made it. Okay. Another interlude back in the overworld. What's this spring for? We're going up here into the clouds. 10 more levels to go. Seem to have multiple paths available. I don't, because that one's blocked. This is this level. The level with the dash crystal pieces. So actually I need to die and regain my dashes, because yeah. This is going to be important. I need to do my dashes in the right order. Izzy says this is Knit's least favourite. I know, Izzy, it's my least favourite as well. I don't know if you were here from my previous stream, where it took me forever and a day to complete this level. But very much my least favourite as well. I mean, I like the idea of like puzzles plus Celeste. Like on paper, that seems like a good thing for Emma. I just didn't do very well at it. I think I only need to use one of my dashes to complete this. Like, the idea is good, I wasn't so pleased with the execution. There we go. Okay, so I used one of my dashes to go up there and hit that token. I also need a dash to go up here. In which I can collect one of them. But yeah, if I wanted to get all three, I would need to go up there. So, what do we do? We only have two of the three pieces. There we go. See what you did there, Izzy? You spoke the name of the knit, and knit appeared. Knit says, hello, a bit late, but still here, and has also redeemed yellow juiced poppy as their flower of the day. Welcome in, Knit. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. We are, yeah. As I'm sure you can see, Knit. Yeah. We're not playing the map itself. We're playing the final level of the. Oops. We're playing the final level of the beginner world, the like compilation level. We are, I think about 2/3 of the way there because we have 10 left. So yes, Knit, I have completed all of the other beginner levels, including your two least favourite, including Dropsel and the Something to the Stars one, the other one. Yes, we call that a heart side. Yes, I'm playing the heart side. Unfortunately, much like the other level like this, I can't figure it out. I guess I go here, get that, and then I come back down and get this, because now I have two dashes again, and I can use one of them here. And then I still have a dash, which I can use to go here, and... Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm an idiot. I need to finish collecting the tokens while time has stopped, so that I can get back here. Okay, I'm not understanding now. Right, so I need to have collected this thing to stop time. Before I get one of the tokens, probably this one. So let's do all that again, but possibly correctly this time. So I can get this with just one dash, that one. Then I can make my way up here. Oh wait, no. Then I can't reset my dashes, damn it. How does this work? Do I go here first? Grab these. Then reset my dashes? No, that also doesn't work. It took me a bit to work this one out, and I can't remember how I did it, says Izzy. Yes, I did eventually have to look up the solution to part of the main game. Wait, does this not collect if time is frozen? That's not how it worked in the original one. These still collected when time was frozen. What's going on? Oh, there we go. I remember I did it 2 times and I got 2 completely different solutions one time, even with a dash to spare. Yeah, the main level that uses these mechanics, I did most of it myself, and then eventually I had to look up a solution. For, I think it was the final room. But yeah, how the hell does this work? Because I suppose I have to grab the time stopping thingy twice. Because grab it here. And then back down here. Time is still stopped, but I can't go on here, look, because time is still stopped. I have to start time again so that this works. Wait, no, that's not how that works. Emma is confused. Emma is very confused. Okay. Yeah, hang on. The only way I can restart time now is to do that, and now I have no dashes. Well, that can't be the right solution. Emma confused? Emma confuzzled. Emma confuzzulated. Oh yeah, it just clicked. It says, Izzy, the very smart penguin. Okay, well I'll keep trying to figure it out. If I don't get it, I will eventually ask chat for help. But let's see if I can get it without asking chat. So if I get all of these here, and then I go here, and I do this properly so I only take one dash. I apparently have forgotten how to do. Like, this seems like it should work, but I have a feeling it won't. Because when I grab this, the door will already have flipped. Okay, I don't need to grab it because I know what will happen. The door will flip, which will be wrong. I remember the ending state, so I just worked backwards. Well, the ending state is time needs to be frozen. And we need to be on the other side of this chasm, which takes one dash to clear. So we need to be here with time frozen and one dash available. But we also need to have touched both of these tokens, and we need to touch. We need to have touched at least one of them with time frozen, otherwise the door will just move immediately. I don't see how we collect the one on the left with time frozen, because we're reliant on this platform moving to collect it, which it won't happen if time is frozen. Which implies that we need to collect this top one with time frozen. Which implies that we need to collect the left one first, because after we freeze time, we won't be able to move this platform in order to collect it again. However, if we actually go and do that, now if we come up here, we can't freeze time because we can't reach it, and we also can't reach up here. So I'm doing something wrong. So then I'm thinking, what happens if we come up here, grab both of these, come down? But yeah, like now we're just back at the start and we haven't done anything. So, what if I come up here, grab these? I don't get it. I don't get it! I tried to work backwards like you say and I still don't get it. So somewhere I can I like stop? No, I can't stop time with this halfway up. That doesn't help me. I am very confused. Emma is confused. Emma is confused. It seems like nothing I do works. Like, I can obviously, like, I can collect all of these, hit a token, and then come down here, get my dash back, and then dash again to unfreeze time. But of course, I've only hit one of the tokens. And I can't hit this one with time stopped. I'm very confused. Emma is confused. Emma is confused. I'm supposed to be good at puzzle games. Why am I so confused by this? Have I just forgotten how celeste work? Have I looked at the hint? Refill shards will eventually respawn as long as time isn't frozen. Yeah, I know. That is not new to me. Oh, okay. Hint sucks the mouse. No, my problem is I have to get this side without time frozen, otherwise there's no way I can get up there. And that takes a dash, and then I come here and I have used one of my dashes. And so I can't get the time freeze afterwards after I've done that. And if the idea is you're supposed to go here using one of your dashes and then use this to refill your dashes, that implies that's got to be the last shard you create, you collect, which implies you need to collect these two shards first. But then, how do I go here and collect the third one? Because I don't have any dashes. And if I collect this in order to get dashes, now I'm just back where I started. Think about the dash shards. Where would the third collect be most useful? Well, here, presumably. Like, if I get here and I'm out of dashes, I can collect this to get a dash, and then I can go here. So, yeah, surely this is where the third collect is most useful. When I'm up here, I don't need another collector up here because, like, I'm already up here. I mean, I can get 1, 2, and then stop time, but now time is stopped, and now this doesn't go anywhere. Problem. Can I do some shenanigans where I'd like go here, get that one first? I guess not. Let's leave that one. No, that doesn't make any sense because I can't get back up there. No, I thought about it and I still think this is the most useful one to get first. So, don't understand. Am I confused? Okay, let's try something else. Let's go up here. Then we'll get raided by Ruby. That was part of my plan, so I'm glad that happened. And then after we've been invaded by Rooney, we can say, hello Rooney, thank you so much for raiding with your party of 7 viewers. Welcome in to Harry, Otto, Best Hurricane, Best Raven, and all your other viewers. Otto, thank you so much for redeeming Cherry Plum as your flower of the day. And Hurricane, thank you very much for redeeming Hazel as your flower of the day. Hazel is actually in flower right now. It has the little catkins. It's been in flower for a couple of weeks actually. Rooney, thank you so much. Do let us know how your stream went and what you were playing and whether it was a success. I did also just raid into myself from Rooney, so I really ought to join in with this raid. There we go. Thank you, Emma, for raiding in. Raven, thank you so much for redeeming Fringed Water Lily as your flower of the day. And Rooney, thank you for redeeming Ribwork Plantain. Ribwork Plantain is one of the more common grassland plants. We have quite a lot of it around where I live. Really interesting texture to the leaves. They're very ribbed, I guess. Anyway, that raid was a helpful distraction from the fact that I can't figure out what I'm doing in Celeste. I have an idea, but it might be a bad one. I'm going to leave the token uncollected, collect this shard, fall back down past this shard without getting it, come down here, get this shard. Then I'm going to go over here and do this, and completely fail to actually collect the token, which means I have to restart. I think I have an idea of what to do, but it might not work. We'll have to see. So I start off by collecting all 3 shards, but I don't get the token up here. I just wait for the shards to respawn, then I skip the second shard, get just the first shard, come here, try and actually get this time. I can. There we go. Now I have 2 shards and 1 dash remaining, so I can dash up here, use that to refill my dash. Now I can come here, grab the time stopping thingy. Then I can come up here, grab this token with time stopped, come back down here. I still have a dash remaining which I can use to get over this. And then, damn it! Okay. I thought I could be quick enough to sneak in there before the door shut, but apparently the answer to that is no. Okay, I need to rethink. Rooney says, playing Dragon Age Veilguard and starting off with an actual dragon boss fight, which was fun, and then lots of side questing as well. It was not a dragon. How many times did they well you, says Harrigan. Congratulations, Rooney, on fighting what may or may not have been an actual dragon. Oh, how many times did it tell you? Okay, so you were fighting a dragon that claimed not to be a dragon, but was totally an actual dragon. Okay, good to know. Okay, I think I know what to do. I think I need to refresh my dash crystals again after I do all of that. Because then I'd be able to dash twice, and then I can get in before the door closes. That's what I think I need to do, so let's try that. So get that, stand around here. I suppose this is what the hint is for. It's like, if you stand here, it will come back. Then we go there, then we go here. And we do that. Then we come back up here, grab this, so that we can grab this. And also grab this. But we have a problem. The problem we have is that this one hasn't come back. So yeah, that is an issue. Yeah, if I'm going to reuse the crystals for a 3rd time, I kind of need them to come back. Okay, so we're not hitting that, but we are hitting this. Wait, no, I've done that wrong. I mean, I think I know what I need to do, but it's very easy to do this wrong. I need to get this one, and then get this one. And then get this one. And then wait here. Get this one again. Don't get that one. Get this one. Come over here. Get that. Then come back here. Get that. thus refreshing everything. Then I need to wait for everything to respawn. That was a mistake I made before. I didn't wait for all the crystal pieces to respawn. So now I need to pick up all 3 crystal pieces again. So that when I get here, I have 2 dashes, so I can dash once, and then I can climb up here and then dash again. Okay, finally. That was much like the original level. That was difficult. 9 more to go, and we have our strawberry jam escort mission again. Okay, this level was fun. Technically, Rooney says, technically a demon in a dragon's body, but it looked like a dragon, smelled like a dragon, and if you licked it, it would perhaps taste like a long dead dragon. But let's not do that. Good idea, Rooney. LT Bagger says, to be fair, dragons can be tricky. What you think is a dragon could be a wyvern, or a drake, or a kirin, or an amphither, or a worm. Yes, the wyvern is the symbol of Somerset, and everyone thinks it's a dragon. It's not a dragon. The Welsh flag has a dragon on, but the Somerset flag has a wyvern. Everyone thinks it's a dragon. Have you gotten past Dropsel flags, isn't it? I haven't done the Dropsel part of... well, no. I've done the section that has, like, Chapter 1 blocks with pixel perfect falling. But that wasn't Dropsel. Dropsel was, like, the puzzle room type levels. I haven't done those yet. This level was fun. I like this level. Somehow I liked it more than the actual Theo levels. I guess there's something about escorting a pot of strawberry jam rather than Theo. Right, you need to go in the pipe. There we go. And then I need to come up here, collect you, and then die because I needed to dash. Okay. I don't know if they were just like designed differently to the Theo levels, but I preferred these. Okay, needed a second dash there. And I need to get the timing right. You can't dash while you're holding the strawberry jam jar or Theo, but you can dash just before you grab it, and then your momentum will carry you like that. Your momentum will still carry you. Oops. You need to hit that spring. Ah, okay, checkpoint. Spring. The other spring. I'm watching the pot of strawberry jam, and I'm not watching where I'm going, which is directly into some spikes. I need to pay attention to where I'm going. There we go. I missed the jam. Emma, you missed the jam. Emma, you had one job, Emma. Missed the jam on the other side that time. Okay, jam successfully grabbed. I needed to do a dash there. It's still Theo in the crystal. His blood is the special ingredient in the jar, says Nit. Please don't ruin my illusion that it's strawberry jam. I mean, why would the entire collab be called strawberry jam if it wasn't strawberry jam? Think about it. Hurricane says this looks horrendously difficult. Hurricane, this is only a beginner level in Celeste community level difficulty grading. There's beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, grandmaster, grandmaster +1, +2, +3, because people kept making harder levels after they'd made the grading system. This is definitely not a horrendously difficult level. If it was, I wouldn't be doing it. It's difficult for me, but trust me, if you think this is hard, this is only scraping the surface of what crazy people have done with this game. Where do I go from here? Hang on. Do I have to go in tube? Ah, I can go in tube. Yay, I get to go in tube. Then we have to leave our pot of jam behind after all that. What a shame. Okay, 8 more sections to go. Aha, it's the giant rose section. Very disappointed that it couldn't be a giant strawberry to continue the theme, but never mind. Okay, so we need to... we need to throw Rose and dash into it, right? Or am I doing something wrong? Oh no, we need to... thingy. That's it, we need to do that. And I think you can do that 3 times on the Rose before it stops working. This is a red beginner, but the most heart side actually goes slightly above. This is around green intermediate actually. Okay, good to know. I suppose it makes sense that the heart side is going to be harder than any of the levels from that section. So this is basically just can you avoid crashing into spikes whilst floating. The answer is usually no for me. We need to throw that there, but we need to aim that better because it needed to hit that token. Fortunately, the game does give you little pictures to tell you where to throw things. Very helpful of it. Throw, boop, boop. I needed to get that crystal, and also the token that's hiding behind it. That. Come down here, grab my flower just in time, and then die. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. It says as she dies immediately. There. No, I need to dash there. Come on. Don't forget to dash. Oops. I pressed dash. The game. That didn't work. Damn it. Where are we going? Oh, there. Yay, made it. These are basically what this section is doing is like recalling every other beginner level. So there's a series of rooms. Each room is themed around one of the levels that we've played in this section. But they're quite short, so yeah, as long as you can remember the gimmick from that one level, it's not too difficult. Right, 7 more rooms to go. This is the one with the core blocks, like this one, which of course it yeets me backwards into the spikes. What else would it do? I need to go that way. Then we have those crumbly blocks, which I need to not... Oh, I probably need to climb on top of that top one, don't I? That would make sense. Can I make that? Do I need to hyper jump there? I thought this was beginner. Oh, it's so over, says Knit. That's not what I want to hear, Knit. You know what? I don't think hyper jumping actually helps there. Probably no. Please come back. Okay, you came back. You actually came back. Now what? Where do I go? Oh, I go here. And then die. Okay, but at least I know what I'm doing. Yeah, this little bit is tricky. This screen is very weird. It's not difficult per se, but the path is hard to follow. I mean, it's difficult for me, but yes, I understand. I mean, it's just that, which I suppose isn't too hard. And then I need to hop around this, and then not land on the spikes, Emma. That's not going to help. Actually, I can hop around while I'm down there. Boop, and then boop, and then okay. I needed to get over to that other block that was over there. Yeah, I didn't do that properly. Silly Emma. Yeah, I need to make sure I jump off of that before it starts moving, otherwise I just get yeeted into spikes at high speed. Yeah. See, we have some redeemers coming.
Corn cockle, bastard Nigeria, corn pink, pink, joy of love, little and pretty,
okay, I did that once and now I can't seem to do it. I need to get off that block before it starts moving and then dash over to it again when it's in its new position. Like that. And then I need to make it to here, and I need to go there, and then... oh! I need to dash onto that block. It's conveniently going to yeet me over that side. I do see those redeems there, T-Bago. I will see if I can finish this room and then I'll do those quickly. Not playing like that, I can. Yeah. I need to actually land cleanly on top of that block. If I grab the side of it, it doesn't work. I guess I can kind of still make it work. Yeah, I need to reach that block that gets moved by the that's a new way to die, I guess. I mean, I don't think I'm doing that jump properly because I really need to get on top of the block. Also, I do need to hit that switch. If I don't hit that switch, then the blocks are not behaving themselves. Close. Very close. Pretty sure that what I'm doing is correct and is possible, just slightly better execution. Yeah. You need to land on top of that, not on the side, otherwise it doesn't work. Very close, damn, pretty fast clear. Well, I haven't actually cleared it yet, but yes. I mean, yeah, I see what I need to do. Oh, I need to... Damn it, Emma. Remember to actually jump off the top of that block. The first time I actually get on top of it. I was so proud that, yes, I finally got on top of this block, but I forgot that I needed to not be on top of it. Yeah. I'm jumping there, it's like the momentum is dragging me back. There we go. And of course I hit the spikes right at the end. Okay. Apparently some sort of checkpoint was passed before I hit the spikes because it respawned me here. Very generous of the game. Oh, nice checkpoints, isn't it? Yes, okay. So I'll take a break here. I'll just leave the game running in this level. Hold on a second, I'll turn the music down. Yeah, that was worth celebrating, even though we're not at the end of the level yet. So, I'm going to take a short break, but don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. When I'm not playing video games on the internet, I am a botanist in real life, and I like to share that with my viewers via the redeem that LT Bago just used. For 1,000 channel points, you can pick any British wildflower, and I'll talk about it for a little bit. LT Bago has chosen corn cockle, also known as bastard nigella, which I can only assume is why LT Bago chose it. Corn pink, gith, joy of love, little and pretty. Interesting selection of names there, some positive, some not. Just doing my stretches first. If you've been watching for 2 hours, now would be a good time to stand up, take a sip of water, maybe move around a little. Important for everybody, not just streamers. Those are blow-high noises. Blow-high has been summoned by Best Alex, so once I have stretched, I must also fetch blow. Oh, okay. That was a good stretch. I needed that one. We have a show outfit as well. Well, okay, just pressing all the buttons today. Someone's going to redeem Knit the Mantis in a moment, aren't they? This is Blow-High. He is soft and cuddly, and we love him. And today he is providing a ride to our little snail friend. I can't remember if I actually showed this snail on stream before. It was brought as a present for Bestest Alex originally, since they do love their snail game. Okay, yes. El Tibago has asked a question. The question is Knit the Mantis. The answer is yes. Yes, Knit the Mantis. Enjoy the snail blow high. Created by Alex, who has been responsible for several of the blow high ideas we've had over the recent streams. DJ blow high, Dr. blow high, those were both Alex ideas. If I could just leave you all with blow high for 1 second while I just take a very quick break. I will be back in just a second. I do the thing, OBS, thank you. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. Hello again. El Tibago says his reason for redeeming this plant was not that it's called bastard nigella, but that it's called corn cockle, like it's some plant-based shellfish. Yes, when I think about it, that is a bit of a strange name. I have to say I agree. Let me just place snail high here in a safe position whilst we do our botany. Can I put it so you can still see the snail on stream? I think I probably can. There we go. Okay. Let me take a sip of water. I say sip, that was more of a gulp. And then let me get my bottle. I think corn cockle should be in there. Oh, stupid heavy books. Oh, okay. So many things to manage suddenly. We have snail, we have... We put you that way round, actually. Okay. I realise snail is looking away from you. But it also means that I have space to actually operate my computer, which is helpful. As I think you probably want to see what corn cockle looks like, because it's a very, very pretty flower. And as usual with very pretty flowers, everybody has photographed the flower, not the leaves. Right. Okay. Yeah. I can't find any. Okay, this one sort of has the leaves. It's also really bad quality. Why does nobody take high quality photos? Oh, never mind. It's Google Images being bad and evil. Here we are. Here is a corn cockle. I'm sure you'll agree that that's very pretty. Now I shall find it in my book. Angrostemma Githago, Eltibago. It's in the other book. Other book, best book. Corn cockle. But is it little? I mean, not particularly. It's a fairly large flower. I suppose I haven't really given you a sense of scale there. Yeah, so the plant tends to grow up to about 1 meter tall. And the flower is 2 to 5 centimeters across, so up to about that big, which, you know, is fairly big for a flower. So yeah, I wouldn't describe it as little. Whoever called it little and pretty should have called it actually kind of big and pretty. Anyway, corn cockle, an annual weed of cereal and other arable crops, tolerant to various soil types, with its past distribution largely mirroring that of the crops in which it grew. However, it is also planted in gardens, and therefore it is now largely restricted to urban areas and roadsides where it is deliberately sown in seed mixtures. So it is not native to Britain and Ireland. It is considered an archaeophyte, meaning it's been here since prehistoric times, but it was nevertheless introduced by human activity. So sometime in about, say, the Bronze Age it came over. It was introduced originally as a grain contaminant and has been present in Britain since the Iron Age. Iron Age, common until the beginning of the 20th century, it declined dramatically with improved seed cleaning techniques, leading to its virtual elimination from seed grain. It is now a frequent component of cornfield and wildflower seed mixtures that are sown in both arable and urban environments. So yeah, there is a particular commercial wildflower seed mix that you quite often see that has cornflower, poppy, oxeye daisy. You can kind of tell instantly that it's a seed mix because wildflower meadows just don't look like that. This one is actually not in that seed mix, which is the most common one I've seen, but it is in other wildflower seed mixes. The reason why it suddenly became so rare, as the book said, improved seed cleaning. The same fate that happened to the cornflower, as well as several other flowers. It used to be that because it grew in a similar habitat, a similar environment to cereal crops, its seed would get mixed in as a contaminant of cereal crops, and so when you planted the cereal crops, this would grow and it would get harvested with them, and so on. And it was just minding its own business, kind of prettying up fields until, the agriculture industry decided, actually, you know what, let's pollute the land with fertilizer and absolutely max out the yield per acre of this soil without regard to the ecosystem in which it exists. And so today's fields are a lot more bland, but never mind. At least there are people out there who recognise that the absence of this plant would be a shame. And so, You will sometimes see it in road verges, you will sometimes see it in gardens. Glad you're finally acknowledging the bestness of other book, says LT Burger. Well, it's best book today because it's got this flower in it. So yeah, the long-term trend of this plant is very much a declining one. But in the short term, records of it are actually increasing because it is increasingly being... A lot of places want to look like they're helping with nature, so they sow a wildflower seed mix in a field or in a reserve or whatever. So in the short term, this plant is actually increasing its distribution. So yes, that's what the book has to say on it. Hello, Best El Huno. Very good to see you. Hope your stream goes well today. I think you're streaming, or possibly no, a friend of yours is streaming for the first time, aren't they? That's right. Let me do a quick shout out to Al Huno's friend. I have not seen their stream before, but if they're a friend of Al Huno, they must be a good person. They don't have many followers yet, so please do help out by supporting them. There we go. And it is, of course, very good to see you as well, Al Huno. Al Huno also streams. Plays a lot of kind of Kaizo Mario type platformers, so we'll be very at home with Celeste, the Celeste gameplay that we're doing. But you're just in time, Al Huno, to see our flower redeem for today, which is corn cockle. Don't forget to redeem your flower of the day if you would like one. It's only 10 channel points. I'll quickly check what Wikipedia has to say about this flower. The common corn cockle. Wikipedia does not have these other names of yours, LT Pago, so I don't know where you got them from. But they are very interesting. So the Latin name agrostemma, agro meaning field and stemma meaning garland or crown. So it's like the garland of the field, which is a nice name. Obviously has big pink flowers, as you can see. Yep, used to be wheat, alien. All parts of the plants are poisonous. It has been used in folk medicine despite the risk of fatal poisoning. So many articles where words to that effect are present. Yes, please do not eat this plant. Thank you. Recent research has highlighted various biological activities of common corn cockle, including its cytotoxic effects on cancer cells. Apparently, it also has antiviral, anti-angiogenic, and cholesterol-lowering activities. However, I have to stress that those properties are properties of specific chemicals that are produced by this plant, and if those chemicals prove to be medically beneficial, then the pharmaceutical industry will make it into a pill and sell you that pill at an inflated price, but at least the pill won't kill you, whereas the raw plant will. So don't just go eating the plant hoping to lower your cholesterol. It doesn't work like that. It's not better for you just because it's natural. That's not how the world works. Anyway, rant over. Other names were from the Royal Horticultural Society website. Ah, well. It's a crazy bunch, those people. No, I'm sure those are other common names that have been used. Not sure. Yeah, there is, because there is a plant called Nigella. Flower, also known as love in a mist, which is quite a popular garden plant that you might have heard of. This is what the Nigella flower looks like on the left there. So not quite sure in what sense the corn cockle is a bastard Nigella, because it looks completely different to me. But yes, Nigella is another flower. Corn pink obviously makes sense. Joy of Love is such a wonderful name as well. Anyway, that has been today's flower. Thank you so much, El Tibago, for doing that redeem as always. Just give me 1 second while I put my books back, and then we'll get back to the Celeste. This is not just theatrics for stream, these really are heavy. Okay, books have been returned safely. Just see if I can figure out how to hold a blowhigh with a snail attached to its head. Hope you're having a good time there, bestest snail friend. We'll figure something out. Maybe something like this. You can't see blowhigh, but at least you can see snail. I'll take it. Okay, we need sounds again. I do rather like the soundtrack of this section. Okay, so this is an excerpt from the level where you can't dash. And you must instead use these arrow pickups to jump in midair. I now have 1 midair jump. As soon as I land on a platform, I use that jump. So I need to do something with that ability. Enjoying the music as well, I see. So probably some kind of thing where we do this, and then this, and then jump, and then we die on the spikes because that was apparently not what we needed to do. Okay, I think I might need to wall jump my way through part of that section. Also, yeah, don't land on these platforms. These helpful brown platforms that have been placed here are a trap. If you land on them, you lose your jumps. You can jump through them. Okay, Emma confused. Emma already confused. Okay, you can make that if you're not doing it. Yellow arrows. I think, is that 3 jumps that gives? Yeah. I'm trying to wall jump off this thing. Oh, this is... I thought this thing hanging down was a wall and it isn't, it's transparent. Okay. Emma is being silly. Can I make this jump? No. Okay. I guess we need to come back then. We need to come here first. And grab this one. And then get back without... Well, not exactly, Emma. Not exactly what you need to do. Yeah. They don't give you much time to hold. I suppose I'm climbing up is why. But yeah, I feel like I'm flashing red a lot quicker than I usually would. Not giving me a chance to get back over there. Yeah. I need to avoid landing on the tops of these little pillars because that resets my jump, and I need that extra jump to get up to the yellow Oh, I'm an idiot. Then I need to keep jumping to get the token. Yeah, okay, I understand what I'm doing now. See if I can do this properly. There we go. Okay. That did some stuff. Looks like I need to preserve jump over here. Yeah, but I can get up there. Is it me, or does that not give me enough height? Oh, I can grab the wall. And still not have enough height. Yeah, no, I can't get there with I can't get to this wall with any more than one jump. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oops. Okay. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm supposed to go to this wall, climb all the way up, jump, 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 jump. I think I need to. Not sure if I'm supposed to still have 2 jumps, or if I'm supposed to get around that thing with only 1 jump remaining. Yeah, I definitely need to use 2 there, otherwise I have no jumps remaining. This seems hard, at least hard by Emma standards. Especially if I'm already flashing red. I'm flashing red because I climbed up here so far. Am I supposed to neutral jump or something? No. The problem with neutral jumping is if I screw up the timing, I'm going to lose all my jumps. I wish this respawned so I didn't have to die every time. Okay. I just suck at doing this jump. It would be easy if I had 2 jumps left, but I don't think there's a way for me to get 2 more jumps. I suppose the other option is, can I make it under here? Not quite. I think I do have to go up here. Damn it. Touch the platform. Fairly sure I need to not touch that platform. Okay. I hope I don't get stuck on this section, that would kind of suck. I haven't got so far. I'm doing something wrong. Is there some trick to this that I don't know? Because... yeah. I can't seem to do this under wall thingy with only one jump. But I don't know if I just suck or if there's actually a trick to doing it, but I don't know. Unless it's like a troll and I can just climb over this. No, it wouldn't be. Surely it wouldn't be. Okay, no, I can't just climb over. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or not. It's very frustrating. Okay, I'm sure it's possible if I just have better reactions. Hello, Sales Stars, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming Autumn Hawkbit as your flower of the day. Very good to see you. I hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. As you can see, we're playing some more Strawberry Jam, community-made level pack for Celeste. We are doing a very hard level, at least by my standards. I am struggling with it. Don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I think I'm letting go of left there, which I shouldn't be. I'm sorry. This is obviously not supposed to be this difficult, but I'm having a lot of trouble with it. I'm confused because I had this bit. It was fine. Yes, I realise you do, Sarah, and I appreciate that. But that doesn't mean much, unfortunately, when Celeste is the game in question. Okay, I'm doing something wrong because I was getting this other arrow. Hang on. Let me just try climbing it again. Oops. I really wish this bottom arrow respawned. Like, that seems like an addition to the game. That seems like an addition that could easily be made to this level. It wouldn't make the level any easier. It would just make it like more forgiving to be able to retry. So if I fail that now, I just have to die. I don't have a good enough reaction speed, I think, to dropping off the bottom of that ledge. I'm obviously supposed to grab the other one. Okay, I need to establish at exactly what point Adeline drops off a ledge. Do that while not being red as well. Okay, just ignore me. Like, I'm gonna mess around with this side of the screen for a minute. Okay, so hand pixels can go below You can't really move one pixel at a time in this game. That's not really a thing that's possible. Yeah, hands can go 3 pixels below, and then, yeah. Then a single tap won't actually drop you from the wall. I actually kind of wish it did. Because then I could reliably detach myself from the wall. Never mind. I could drop down to there. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do the rest of the level. Okay, I used one too many mid-air jumps there. Needed one more. Start neutral jumping here as well. I don't want to have to keep neutral jumping, but I kind of feel compelled to. No, I hit the ground there. This is much harder than anything I've done so far, at least for me. It might not be harder for other people. Just can't get this one thing consistently, unfortunately. And it doesn't let you retry. I'm sorry about this, I'm going to have to put the blowhigh down. Sorry to waste Alex's effort into doing the blowhigh. I just can't focus on the controls with it while holding it. I'm very, very sorry. I don't know why there's quite such a difficulty spike for this one section. I guess everybody else is really good at jumping. Yeah. Pressing jump. I think my finger that presses jump is starting to wear out. Trying to extend my jump down and hitting the platform. Yeah, the feature that the game has where if you're at the bottom of if you're at the bottom of like a wall and you're grabbed onto the wall, tapping down won't detach you from the wall. But I wish it did, because I can't reliably fall off the wall like with precise time because it stops you. See, I want to reliably fall off the wall, please. If I instead try to react to when Madeline's falling off the wall, I'm too slow, and when I jump again, it doesn't make it back up to grab onto the wall. Yeah, I know you're trying to encourage me, Nick, but there's obviously a consistent setup for this, but I'm just not good enough to do it. I haven't got this if I get one attempt at the last section every half an hour. I haven't got it. But there's no tutorial for this game where they tell you here's how you fall off the bottom of the wall, because it's just not something you do in the base game. So I'm sure there's a trick to it, but I don't know what that trick is. I keep tapping down thinking Madeline is dropping and then hitting jump, and of course they don't drop, so the jump doesn't do anything. Releasing grab might be using tapping down. Well, yeah, I am releasing. I'm releasing grab because tapping, as I say, tapping down. The point is I want to tap down to fall off, but I can't. Like I was talking about the feature whereby like if I tapped down now I wouldn't fall off the wall. There's a feature that's designed to like keep you at the bottom. So I'm here, I tap down, I tap down, I tap down, I tap down, I tap down. I'm not getting any lower from these taps. I can tap much faster as well. Like, I kind of get why that feature's there, because it lets you line yourself up precisely. Go for it with no stamina and hope for the best. No, I've still need... okay. I need to get to that end bit with 2 jumps. You see how I got there with 1 jump and that was not enough. I need to get there with 2 jumps. So I'm using a jump somewhere and I'm not sure why. Hello Lady L, good to see you. Hope you're having a good Christmas and New Year. Like this, I know you said like this is sort of intermediate difficulty despite being a technically beginner level, but this just seems like such a spiking difficulty from everything else in this level. That's what I don't get. Hang on. Hang on a second, there's no way this is possible. Like, okay, this arrow here refills me to 3 jumps. I definitely use all 3 jumps to reach this arrow, and then I definitely need 2 jumps. 1 jump is going to bring me to like where that statue is. At best. I mean, maybe I can get away with 2 jumps and... Yeah, no, there's no way I do 1 jump from this arrow and land here. I land where that statue is and then there's spikes. Because the only way to get here is to have 2 jumps, and then that requires me to jump once from that arrow only. And even then, let's say I land here with 2 jumps, I would need a bunch of stamina left because I can't just wall bounce my way up because I'd need to climb or neutral jump. I suppose I could neutral jump. Like, I don't think you're supposed to get on the outside of this final wall. I don't think that's plausible. Like, well, you can with a jump, but then you've got 0 jumps left. And I don't think you can make that gap with no jump. I could just be doing this wrong. Like I'm neutral jumping here. Like beginner levels aren't supposed to require neutral jump, as far as I'm aware. I'm neutral jumping there instead of grabbing to try and give myself more stamina. I suppose maybe in the Strawberry Jam beginner levels require neutral jump, even though in the base game. I mean, well, they do to get the blue heart, but that's to get the blue heart. Not to complete the level. It's the having to immediately neutral jump there, which I assume I need to do, otherwise I'm not going to have enough stamina. Let me try not neutral jumping there. Okay, that worked because I've still got 4. Okay. That worked because I still had 4 jumps. Okay, we're going here. Ah, I think I know what level this is. Yeah, okay. It's this level. For some reason, the only level in Celeste where you go into a door as a level transition. Okay, time to go in some pipes. What is this, Mario? I am trying to jump here. Okay, jump sends you directly into spikes. You know what? I'm just going to wall jump. That's better. Okay, what are we doing here? Anyone have any idea? Refill dash. Refill dash. Refill dash. No, right. Okay, we're supposed to make it in there. Good to know. Thank you for the Happy New Year, by the way, Lady L. That's very kind of you. Yeah. Yes, I do. I was thinking I go straight for that crystal. I guess I'll do that. Then I get this one, and then that, and try not die, and then input the correct direction of dash, and then we'll be there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the heart side isn't supposed to take 4 hours to complete. But that's what it takes Emma, so there we go. Stop climbing on top of the spikes, Madeline. The spike's up there. Stop going on the spikes. Stop it. I just want you to grab onto the side. It's not hard. Yeah. Apparently it's hard. Why could I do this before and now I can't do this? Doesn't make any sense. There we go. Yeah. I did see the purple symbol indicating that I needed to stop and think about what I was doing. I did see that symbol. Stopping and thinking about what I'm doing. Okay, we're supposed to go into there. Eventually we'll manage it. There we go. That was supposed to be a jump. Okay, now I'm dead. Now I know what to do. It's certainly easier than the previous. And I love the spinning animation when Madeline goes through the level. As you will know, I'm a big fan of spins. Yeah. Need to dash quick up there. Yeah, exactly, Harry. Thank you for demonstrating. That's exactly what Madeline is doing inside these pipes. It's a little hard to see, but she is spinning in there. Okay, now don't do that. That was an example of what not to do, just for anybody wondering. Okay, it seemed like it wanted me to dash there, and I did dash, and it didn't work. Another thing. Emma. Am I supposed to get to that high? Because the lower block disappears completely. So I can't just go back to the block I absorbed. I'm somehow supposed to get up to that higher block. After dashing into that bridge, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do it. Not like that. Okay, there we go. We made it. Made it to the top. Four more levels to go. Bubble. It says best map soap. I mean, personally, I wasn't particularly a fan of this level, but that's because I sucked at the soap bubble mechanic. I agree, it's a very well designed level. At least the original level. Comment yet on this section. Oh, yes. Yes, Emma, the whole point of soap bubbles is they don't reset your dashes. You need to remember that. It flows very well, it also has rubber ducks, says Nick. Well, I suppose when you put it like that, it's a decent one. Thank you for confirming. Okay, that needs to be... I think for me it was just like... Basically, the only way to do it is to memorise the order and direction in which you need to input dashes. And since I'm particularly bad at rapidly inputting dashes in different directions, no, it's a good level, Knit. I'm just bad at the one skill that this level requires, which is inputting lots of dashes rapidly in different directions. Paint is probably a better level overall, so Paint has the best scenery of any level, I think. Not so much gameplay. This level is also very pretty. And you get one bounce. Go left. Okay. still have dash. To get there and still have dash. Oh, I don't need to dash twice there, do I? I can just... There's this thing called gravity that you might have heard of. It's kind of... If you're going down... Yeah, I need to dash once. I don't need to dash twice, though. I can just fall. You know, using that thing called gravity. Not sure why I tried to go through this. I think I saw one way... one-way platform and thought, well, that's alright, I'm only going one way. Unfortunately, I was going the way with the spikes. Yeah, gravity is kind of... Yeah, these levels, just stuff happens so quickly that I'm not really ready for it. The music they use for paint is so nice. So I love that. Me too, Izzy. It was a very fun one. Really good. But this level, frankly, is just making me dizzy. I'm getting my fingers all confused with the directions I'm supposed to be pushing. And it says I have to go, literally have exams tomorrow, and sleeping late is not a good idea. Good luck on your journey and time. Thank you, Nit. Yes, yeah, I will try and complete it this stream, not making any promises. Sleep well, hope your exams go okay, and I hope to see you again soon. Oh, sorry I wasn't able to finish this in time. I need to wall bounce there. That's what I'm doing. Good night, Nick. It is awkward, Nick being an hour ahead of us. The stream's always going to be a bit late for me. I feel like it should be possible to do that without using that remaining thing. Maybe it isn't. Actually, no, the dash is refilled there, so it doesn't matter. I do need to hit that wall jump though. Get enough height there to hit the wall jump. That's the timing off slightly. Okay, we made it. Time for another transition. Some pictures of the other levels, it looks like. That's nice. Little gallery. I like how one of the portraits in the gallery is blank. That's presumably the level where you have to then go to the front. Very nice touch to have all of these. Yes, I think there's one for every level. This is the one we just did, the soap bubble one with the duck. I guess the strawberry jam jars, we did get the jam jars out in the end. Look, they're all here. That's the honey one. That's the VVVVV level. That's the one with the roses. Yep, they're all here. That's a lovely touch that they did. Which ones are left? I guess it's these three. I think they've put them in the order they were in the game. So. Yeah, it's going to be the Dropsel. The Dropsel puzzle. Okay, we have another Dropsel puzzle, everybody. And it's not one we can just cheese by falling through, because Kevin's are blocking the way. Okay, Kevin's, come on, out of the way. Mistakes were made. Okay. How do we want to do this? I have to move this guy first. We can do that. Where do I want to... I guess I need to clear this entire column. Yeah, I need to clear this entire column because I would need to fall from here to complete it. Yeah, there's no cheese available here, Harry. I'm sorry to report. So I think we need to move this guy like this. Because if we just move him like this, and we can't. Yeah, like see, now I'm stuck. So I don't think that solution works. I think we have to go. Yeah. And then, can I clear these in 5 dashes? Well, not like that. I can't. Yeah, if I just do, I can do this one as well the same way. And then I can come down here. Damn it. Okay. The bit I'm struggling with is not the puzzle, it's getting out of the way of this Kevin before it kills me. We literally just take all these out this way. Then we come round here, and we just need to take out this one Kevin. Damn it, I did it before. I can't just dash out the way, because that uses a dash. We need our dashes. Let me do this one first, and then if I fail it, at least I haven't wasted time. Okay. Comes out the way. And now I have... Yeah, I have 2 dashes left to remove this one. Ah, now I see the problem. Yeah, I need to bring this one this way. But I can't because... Yeah, okay. I see what to do. Do that. Let me do this. Then we need to leave this Kevin in place, the one on the top of the stack. Yeah. Then we need to do that one. Why is this one so hard? Emma. We should be able to do this. There must be a consistent setup to do this that doesn't require a dash. Yeah, I can make this jump though. So do I just like jump really quick? Okay. I think that worked. Then we do this. Then all I need to do is slide these two Kevins out there. Shouldn't be hard. Okay, there we go. Now I have 4 dashes to do these, and I just move each of them back to dashes, and we're done. And assuming I can okay, I can still make it up here, and then I just fall. Oh. Damn it! Okay, no, there's a hang on, okay, yeah, there's a ledge here. I have to fall from this ledge, not from here. I have to fall from here. Okay, now I get it. Need to survive all the Kevins again. Now then. Fall from here. Very important to fall from there. There we go. Okay. Wait a second. Damn it! That didn't work. I'm stuck. Damn it! You didn't say I had to put the. You didn't say I had to put the Kevins in such a place I could climb back up again. That wasn't part of the. That was not part of the specification of this puzzle. Okay. Wait, how would I even... Yeah, how would I arrange the Kevins so I can climb back up? Because there's kind of blocks in the way of where I'd want to put them. Yeah, where would I even put Kevins to allow climbing back up? I mean, there'll be one here, so I guess, yeah, one here, one here. And then, can I make it up to there? No, I can't make it up to there from the bottom there, so I'd need one... Get you out of the way. I'd need one like here, I think. Otherwise, how do I get back up? I could like... I could in theory bring a Kevin like here. Like, not now because I'm trapped, but like in theory I could. Memory is uncertain what to do. I still think this guy comes out like this. But, yeah. I basically have, once I've moved this guy, I basically have 2 moves to clear each of these, which obviously one move needs to move them vertically, and then the other move horizontally. So I can only do one horizontal move on each of these, otherwise I run out of dashes. But for example, I can put one there. That's fine. It just needs to be the last one, because otherwise I'm trapped. But beyond that, not really much I can do. Like, I can't even put this one here because then I'm just trapped. Yeah, I do not see how to do what I need to do without like completely trapping myself. Process. I only see the solution I did before, and this solution, which obviously didn't work. Unless... Yeah, see, I can only escape now, but of course as soon as I grab this, I'm like, see how like the game is trapping me in there by not moving that block. So having a Kevin at the top of this area would not help. I still wouldn't be able to get out. I'd need Kevin stacked up in this section, and I'd also need a Kevin below this one. So I'd need one here. If I put one there, then this. Can't be that one that goes there. Can't be this one that goes there. Like, yeah. No matter what I do here, I'm trapping myself. Your first dash, as well as your final 2 dashes, should be used to move a Kevin to the left. Well, okay then. I mean, there's only one way that I can move a Kevin to the left with my first dash, which is this. I thought that was bad, because now I can't move anything up. Because if I move anything up, I have to come here and trap myself in order to move it. Okay. So the only thing I can really do now is this. Then I can do this. Do that. Yeah, I can do that and not immediately lose, but then my final... No, I messed it up. But yeah, my final 2 dashes wouldn't be moving Kevin's left because I'm moving this Kevin. Very confused. I suppose I could do that. And that. So now I need 4 dashes to remove Kevin. Not following the instructions. I mean, it is a different solution. Because I can still get out, I can still fall here. And now, we do have one Kevin in a different place. We have a Kevin up here. It doesn't help though. It doesn't make it any easier for me to escape. I'm fairly sure I can't make this jump, and even if I could, I definitely can't make the jump from that wall to the exit. So that doesn't help. What else can I do? Apart from die to that Kevin to the left. Emma confused, Emma confused. This looks promising, apart from the fact that I'm squashed. If I wasn't trapped there, I could actually then use one more move to remove it. I don't get it. Hello, Vibrator 3000. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year. We're playing Celeste. At least I thought I was playing Celeste. I appear to be playing some sort of puzzle game inside of Celeste. And you'd think that would be good news for Emma, because you'd think that Emma would be good at puzzle games. But turns out, actually that's not true, which is a curious fact. I know. I don't see, like, if I move this up, then I can't move either of these unless I move this one. The only thing I can see how to do is get a Kevin here. We don't have enough moves available to do anything else, because it definitely takes 6 moves to get all of these Kevins out, because the first move needs to be vertical, and then we need to do a horizontal move because we need this whole column to be clear. So from here, I can only do one other thing other than move out these ones that are vertical here. So I could put this one here. It's the only thing I can do differently. I can't put this one anywhere because all I can do is put it back where it was. I can put this one here, but it doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help me get out. And in fact, it makes it impossible to free this one, I think. Yeah, I am stumped by this, unfortunately. The only thing I see how to do is the solution I did first, or the solution that has this guy here. That's the other solution I see. So from here I can do this. I did this solution already, and having a guy here doesn't help me beat the level. I'm always doing that left move first because of the hint that says first dash should be used to move a Kevin to the left. That's the only way I can move one to the left with my first dash. And from here, the possible moves are put this one to the right, which would be silly, because otherwise why did I move it to the left? or bring this up, which traps me, or bring this up, which is pointless. Well, technically I could move this to the right as my second move, but like, I go here, and here, here, and I can't get round the corner to move the other ones. So now now I'm stuck. So that doesn't work. So after doing this, the only move that makes any sense is this one. And after doing this, obviously I don't just move this guy back, because that would be silly. I still can't get this guy out vertically. I can't move this guy to the right, because that would trap me. So, what do? It makes no sense. I feel like I would want to... Yeah, I need to leave a Kevin in this space at the end. I don't have enough moves to move this Kevin over and then back again. If I do that, if I had one more move, I could obviously move this guy back left, but I don't have one more move. This is just an elaborate way of trapping myself. I am now stuck. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to look up the solution for this, which I hate to do, but you know, in my mind it's Celeste, it's not a puzzle game, so if I look up the solution, I'm just looking how to do the Celeste puzzle. I'm looking how to do the Celeste level, rather. I do apologise for this, but I'm going to just have to look at how to do this. Okay. So we start with moving this guy to the left. We know that because the hint said so. Okay. Right, the YouTube video I'm watching is only it's literally a deathless run of the entire heart side, so it's only 12 minutes long. But there is a long pause right here. So whoever is making this video also had to look up the solution. I just want to reinforce, so people who are smart enough to beat this the only level we've been working on today, entirely deathless, still have to look up the solution. So they did this, which to me it just looked like it was immediately losing. So how do they not lose? Okay, then they do that one. I'll stop watching if I think I can see the solution. When they do that though, it doesn't make any sense to me. I still don't see how you clear this top one out of the way. They are clearly looking up the solution too, because the video is pausing for a long time. Okay, then they move this one up. Still don't don't see how we move that top one out of the way. Oh, then they move this. And then they fall down here. Okay, can I see how to win yet? The game says your last 2 moves should be moving Kevin's to the left. Which implies... Okay, that implies this has to be the next move. Otherwise, my last 2 moves aren't moving Kevin's to the left. You'd have to do this one first, otherwise... Okay. I can't escape... This doesn't help, surely. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, you can go... Okay, I didn't realise you could climb up this side. Okay, never mind, there we go. Okay. We did it. We had to look up the answer, but so did the video I was watching. Therefore, in my conclusion is everybody looks up the answer. One person solved it once, and everyone else looks up the answer. Okay. We have 2 more levels remaining. Two more sections in this level remaining. Hopefully we can still clear it. Okay, so this is the one that has the... There's a flashing block under my face cam. Just there. So this is the rhythm level. This is Celeste is now a rhythm game. Okay, that has spikes on the top, good to know. That has spikes on the top. I mean, does everything in this game have spikes on the top? Where do I even go here? Like, there's solid ground where I'm trying to go. I don't understand it. Like, if I trigger this block, it just brings me directly into a wall. I guess I need to activate it, and then it goes up there. But how do I go up there? Oh, can I? Hang on, I might be able to go through that waterfall. That might be what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Shall come in, Snail Simulator Dev, with your party of 52 viewers. Very good to see you. I suppose I should temporarily interrupt the Celeste that I'm playing to show you a blow high with a snail on its back. In keeping with the snail theme of your fine channel, Mr. Snail Dev, here I have my very own snail. It is attached to a shark at the moment, but don't worry, it's fine. Thank you for the snade. For those of you not familiar with Snail Simulator, Dev, he's the developer of a game called Snail Simulator. I know, you would never have known that from his name. If you have not had the pleasure of playing Snail Simulator, it's amazing. It's an open world sort of casual exploration game where you're a snail and therefore you move very slowly, and it teaches you to appreciate taking the slow road in life, I find. So thank you for that raid. Welcome into King Kretzy, Lawless Lana, Dr. Guash, Silgi, Enigma Game Z, Hat, Chupa Choo Choo, and of course Snail Simulator Dev, and all your other raiders, Snev. I am playing Celeste. I am struggling with it because it is a hard game. Unlike Snail Simulator, which is a very easy game because all you do is snail, and that's good. Don't forget there are hats to collect for your snails as well, and there is DLC that turns your snail into a slug. Now, some might say that the Snev simply removed the shell model from the snail to make the slug DLC, but I don't think that's giving him enough credit. Also, not many people know this, but there may be a small Easter egg in Snail Simulator involving myself. Only the most dedicated snails will have found that one. So thank you so much for that raid, Snev. Were you having a snail party or was it something else? Either way, I hope it was a success. And if Alex set you up to this raid, then thank you, Alex, for that as well. Let's get back to the Celeste. I shouldn't really be putting snut in front of it. This is not a snail stream. Thank you so much, by the way, for those 10 bits, Snail Simulator Dev, that you used to generate a giant dancing snail in my stream. I have to say that is a particularly good use of 10 bits. We were doing a Snail Express, says Snev. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me try my best to get both Blowhigh and Snail on the screen. I tried this earlier and had to give up because I couldn't play Celeste and have this here, but we'll see what we can do. Given that we got a raid from Bestest Snev himself, we should really try our best to accommodate that. If anybody is familiar with Celeste, this is not the base game of Celeste. This is the Strawberry Jam mod, which is a community-made mod pack, but it's incredibly high quality, almost as high quality as the original game. Huge number of people collaborated on it. It is very hard. I am still playing just the beginner levels, and I'm nevertheless struggling with them. I managed to complete every beginner level except the very last one, which I am now right at the end. Well, not right at the end. I'm like 3 screens from the end of the final level in the beginner section. And it seems like they saved the hardest stuff for last. So if you enjoy really hard platformers and somehow have been living under a rock and haven't heard of Celeste, then you should definitely try it. It is amazing. And I'm sorry that the gameplay you're probably about to see isn't going to do it justice. It's going to be me dying a lot. Okay. So I make it through that waterfall, and then I don't see some spikes, so I immediately die to them. Yep, that sounds about right. One of the gimmicks of this level is there are timed blocks, these blue and pink blocks, which flash on and off in time with the music. And so you have to have a rhythm to your gameplay. Is something I'm apparently not very good at. Usually I'm alright at sections that have these blocks, but this one seems a little harder than the others. Okay. I'm not dead. At the present time, I am not dead. Let's see if I can do anything without dying. I think I need to land on these pink platforms. And I died. Well, I landed on one. We'll try again. It's just a dash the wrong way. Yeah, I'm sorry that the raid didn't come earlier in my stream when I was actually, you know, beating levels. You might be just watching me struggle at this one screen for the rest of the stream. If so, I sincerely apologise. I promise my gameplay isn't always like this. Sometimes I play puzzle games, and I'm generally a lot better at those. But people wanted to see me play Celeste, so it was a little out of my hands today. I know it looks like I'm dying in stupid ways, I am trying my best, I promise. I get how I'm supposed to clear that platform without getting smashed face first into that rock. be a little hard for me. Even without holding the blow high, this might be a little bit too hard for me. Shame that it comes so close to the end, that it finally becomes too difficult for me. Just don't seem to have the timing for this section. I might have more success with the other sections if I got more attempts at it, but it can be so long to beat this section every time. What am I supposed to do there? Because as soon as I touch the block, it goes back. Like, I was obviously supposed to springboard... I was obviously supposed to springboard off that block. But as soon as I touch the block, it drops down, so that implies that I need to hit the spring on top without ever hitting the side of the block. Which implies I need to get upward momentum from the pink block. But as soon as I tried to get upward momentum from the pink block, it smashed me into the ceiling. And... see how the pink blocks are angled slightly to the right? So if you try and get momentum from them, that momentum is pulling you right as well as up. So that doesn't help. Okay. Is that the end? Or we have that? Okay. This is paint, I think this is a reference to. Oh yeah, there's another thing. That's O1. Yeah. So this is the throwback to paint, which is one of the nicer levels, definitely. I don't know difficulty-wise, but it was certainly one of the more impressive scenery of any Celeste level. I have to, yeah. Okay, I have to duck, dash to get under here, and then I need to go somewhere so that I don't die. I see spikes above me. I see something going on down here. Oh, I need to hit that button. Then I need to make it back up again. Okay, I think I see what to do. Okay, need to really use the momentum of that giant cassette tape. Yes, there are giant cassette tapes, don't question it too much. Part of this level, for sure. Timing is off. My timing is off. The level's timing is off. Okay. Hello, Badeline. Where are you taking me? Ah, more paint. Okay. Do I need to dash to get onto this cassette tape thing? I think I do. Okay. That just yeeted me into spikes. You know, how does one not yeet oneself into spikes? Oh, there's springs up there. Okay, I probably need to go to those springs, don't I? Okay, and then I should be able to reach Badeline. Badeline. think I can hit that spring without using my last dash. Okay, maybe I need to do something there because otherwise the thing collapses. Still not sure I'm going there. Might have to look. So I hit that platform. I think I have to jump. I think I have to jump out to the right, and hopefully 2 jumps is enough to get onto those springs. I think I know what to do. Yeah, I think I can make it with 2 jumps. Momentum. Ah, okay. Probably not straight into that giant laser beam. That would be good. Oops. That is still death there. So where do I land? I don't see any safe ground. So I go here, I spring off there. It's difficult to see from this the binocular view because there is a Badalin right in the middle of the screen here when I bounce, ready to throw me upwards, and of course I can't see that that's going to happen just from the preview. But Badalin throws me upwards from there. I somehow have to dodge many lasers. Where am I landing though? After I bounce on that spring on the left and go through these lasers, like, yeah, the screen is scrolling upwards, but I don't see what I grab onto. The wall has spikes on it. I guess Badalin must spawn somewhere there. I didn't see her last time. Oh yeah, she's up there. Okay, she's up there. There's just one problem. There are giant lasers. Freaking laser beams in the way. Yeah. Now I need to just dodge these. I need to dodge that. Okay. Then I need to not get squashed by giant cassette tape. Okay. Spikes. Ah, okay. But I see platform above. Well, not platform. I see springs above. I assume I can use to do something. Looks like this whole thing is one giant section as well. There's no checkpoints. Get it all right at once. Which that certainly wasn't. Feels a little luck-based if that pink laser or blue laser happens to be fine when I get there. I realise in theory it's all timed, but I don't quite have the timing down that track. More. Get the bandolin. Get the bandolin. Okay. Got the bandolin. Okay, I think we made it. Lots of very happy cats. Okay, all the cats from Paint have been given all the strawberry jam that we stole from that other level. So no wonder they're happy. Let me do some fancy hyper dashes to celebrate. Giant room, giant door, and cute little round window. Fire. And a flag. Oh hey! You mean to tell me that Madden Celeste is transgender? I never could have imagined that. Not with the pink and blue hair. What a plot twist, eh? I mean, it's nice to, with everything going on in the world, it's nice to have at least one piece of media that is supportive of transgender. Let this be that one piece of media. Okay. We did the level. It only took us 4 hours, but we did it. I mean, okay, half an hour of that was botany redeemed, so it doesn't count. Lobby complete. And we get to see one of these end screens. It's a long time since we saw an end screen, because the individual strawberry jam levels don't have them. Only the heart sides, the end of lobby levels have them. This is a very nice end screen. We get some credits. So this is credits for the whole game. You can see it saying Intermediate, Advanced, Expert, Grandmaster there. This is not just credits for the beginner levels. I'm going to let the credits roll because I don't think I'm going to beat the entire intermediate section. So this is probably the only time you'll see the credits roll. I will let them roll. Thank you to Harry LT Bago, Snail Simulator Dev, and Alex for your many emotes in the chat. That one of Alex's I haven't seen before. Whose is that? There was an error getting the emote data. Thank you, Twitch. Haru Zulux. Everybody go follow Haru Zulux. They have a cool trans emote. As you can see, a lot of people worked on this community-made mod pack. Yay! Okay, we find out what happened to the crab. The crab that we brought all the way to the other side of the map for a secret. Canonically, it did make it back to the water. Had to double click to view where emotes came from a few times tonight, so sorry. Well, we had a few Snail Sim emotes in chat, that was for sure. Yes, I mean, some of these names are appearing multiple times because they contributed to multiple sections, but that is still a lot of names. And here's all the mods. All of these mods are loaded, and it says something about how well Celeste modding is designed, that this many mods just works flawlessly. Thanks for playing, smiley face. Wait, why does it say press A? This is Celeste, you're supposed to press C. There we go. Okay, the beginner lobby is complete. This is a screen we haven't seen since we started. Beginner, intermediate, advanced, expert, grandmaster. Yeah. And this is like the prologue. Yeah, now we get to look at, you'll be used to seeing the book, let me put my face cam back to where it was. You'll be used to seeing the book with all the stickers on, but that is just for the beginner lobby. This is the book for the world as a whole. So, beginner lobby. We have 35 out of 65 strawberries. We died 3,143 times, and it took us 20 hours, of which 4 hours were spent on the prologue. You'll notice I do have 1 minute 21 seconds in the intermediate lobby. I haven't played any of the levels yet, I just went into the lobby to see. I wanted to see if it was a different overworld design to the beginner lobby, which it was. And there is our one lobby heart that we have, Ebb and Flow. Thank you, Alhuno, who says best demo. I am curious, the prologue, I don't think it's possible to die in the prologue, and I don't think there's a blue heart in the prologue either, so it seems a little weird that it says there is one, but I'll have to look into that. I will show you a little bit of the intermediate lobby, if not any of the levels today, just so you can see what it looks like. It's dark nighttime level rather than the daytime forest of the beginner level. This is the little credits pedestal that each area has. I will skip through this because we have just had the credits. But interestingly, the intermediate level has this on top. The beginner lobby, you had to delve quite deep to even find that thing. So we have quite a bit of exploration to do to even uncover all the levels. And we have a whole new book. Here are the levels of the intermediate section. I'm probably not going to try the yellow or red ones anytime soon, but I'll give some of the green ones a go. And I can't help but notice there is a green intermediate level named Low G Botany. It's surely an Emma level if ever there was one. So we probably have to try that one before anything else. Yes, so far we have found precisely no levels. That's okay. Exploration is fun. All this overworld area is just as big and just as pretty as the beginner one. Aha, it has these things. So far I haven't found any actual levels. I wonder what the levels will be, because in the beginner lobby the levels were jars of jam. They are surely not in here. Aha! Okay. Oh no, sorry, they were jars of water. The jam was just decoration. Okay, here is a level. Frosted fragments. Okay, that's a green one. So we could start here next time, although I would quite like to find the 0G botany. Sorry, low G botany. Which is of course completely different to 0G botany. Yeah, I think... Oh, here's the gym entrance as well. That's good to know. I think I will search off stream for low G botany, and then we will try that next time we play this game, which I'm sure will be soon. But I'm going to leave things there for today. Yes. Going to leave things there for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you in particular to Harry for the 100 bits that you cheered just now. Thank you. I had a follow earlier from the Snev raid. I have anonymous follows on, but thank you. I do see you there. Welcome. Thank you to Snev for the 10 bits, Snail Simulator for the raid, Rooney for the raid, and Ren for the tier 2 resub earlier. I am going to look for somebody to raid now. If you have any suggestions for raid targets, please do let me know. El Tibago says the Lady Aura is doing her first stream in 2 years. Or who knows, friend? Yes. They are both very good targets. I think since the Lady Aura was in here earlier, we should perhaps, and as you say, it is first stream in 2 years, we should perhaps go there. Let me have a look what game they are streaming. Oh, they're playing Ocarina of Time. That's very, very cool. I am quite a fan of Ocarina of Time. Okay, let us raid Lady Aura. Harry is going to bed. Yes, it is Harry bedtime, I realise that. If Harry can stick around just for 60 seconds, we will raid into the Lady Aura. Yes, thank you again everyone for watching. If you would like to share emotes in Lady Aura's stream, please do. Here is something that you can put into her chat if you are subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, use any emotes you like. Use someone else's emotes if you feel like it. But if you're not sure, then here are some dancing dinosaurs. My next stream is likely to be next Sunday. I will probably not be streaming this Friday. Bestest Alex has been visiting me for almost a whole month, and they will be heading home. So I would like to time the stream at a time when they'll be able to catch it. So it will probably be Sunday again next week, and we might do something other than Celeste just to break it up, because we have had a lot of Celeste now, but I will return to Celeste in the future. So until then, thank you all very much for watching, and bye for now.